All right, Crush, here's your Thursday workout. It's gonna be a busy class. It's gonna take quite a bit of time. In fact, I'll probably limit the strength. The strength doesn't have a limit on it now, but I'm gonna limit that. So, constantly varied. What is CrossFit? Constantly varied, functional movements performed at high intensity. High intensity is the key. If there's anything that's the magic part of CrossFit, it's high intensity. It's pushing your red line, finding a new red line. I do not like when people with certain workouts pace it. A workout like today's, you might want to pace, because otherwise you're going to die. But there's certain times where you need to find that new red line. You need to push that intensity. You need to, I can't lift this back squat for one more rep. I've got to try to lift it for one more rep. I can't pick up that power clean because I'm so out of breath. Let me try to pick up that power clean and try to push that envelope. Continue to push that intensity. Continue to push yourself in that high intensity, which is different from everybody. What I find intense, the next person may not, or may find too intense, or vice versa. But high intensity and finding that new red line and finding those new ceilings is key to CrossFit. Constantly varied, something different every day. Functional movements, stuff we can use on a day-to-day life. And that high intensity is where you'll see the body composition change. That's where you'll see the adjustments. You'll see your Fran time get better. You'll see your back squat go up. You'll see some of that stuff because you're continuously pushing that intensity. One thing that sticks out of my mind as people generally do not is when it comes to pull-ups, they get out the same bands every day to do pull-ups. Push that intensity, lighten those bands, lessen that parachute, lessen that safety net. Make it hard to do 10 pull-ups. Make it really hard to do 20 pull-ups. Build some strength and continue to push that intensity on the pull-ups so someday you can have a pull-up. So that's intensity. And to take it a step back, I don't want to just throw anybody into intensity. They need to earn it. They need to move well. They need to show that they can move well repeatedly. And then we start to add in the intensity, start to move faster, start to add weight. I'm not going to bring in some guy or gal off the street that has terrible form and put 225 in their bar or make them go really, really hard. That's why you'll usually see myself with the newer folks. I'm a little bit easier on them. And I don't want to say easier, right? I want them to be safe. I want them to be healthy. I want them to learn how to move properly. And then we start to add on the intensity. But constantly varied functional movements performed at high intensity. All right, Thursday's workout. Remember that. Remember that for your fans. Why don't you just come to Vasa with me? Why don't you just do, well, first of all, the intensity also, taking a step back, sorry. You go to Vasa working out by yourself, you're not gonna push yourself as hard as you would in here. If you're in your garage gym, you're not gonna push yourself as hard as you would in here. When other people are watching, you push harder. When you put a score on the computer, you push harder. When somebody walks up behind your rowing machine and looks at your monitor, you row harder. You just do. I don't care how competitive you are, you just do. If you're at home by yourself, working out in your garage gym, that's great, it's convenient, it's cheap, but it's a lot easier to say, oh my God, I left the stove on. Oh my God, I gotta start getting dinner ready. Oh my God, the kids need blah, 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 and then you don't ever finish your workout. Or you start to find yourself in the middle of a workout starting to think about washing your car or something else, and you just lower the intensity and the effectiveness loses itself. High intensity is key. Group classes help with that. The scoreboard helps with that. The whiteboard, the enter your times helps with that. Other people watching you help with that. Partner workouts help with that. You push yourself harder with a partner because you don't want to let them down, even though you're really not. You're not letting anybody down, but that's the perception you have. Intensity. Sorry, I could go on that tangent for days as to why 24-hour fitness and Vasa, you're not gonna have the same results as you do in here. Exception, there are exceptions to every rule, and there are definitely people that go to Vasa or 24-hour fitness and have amazing results, amazing self-motivation. The majority of us don't have that. Majority of us need somebody to talk them into coming to the gym, talk them in and get them in here. And once they're in here, push them. Most people need that. All right, today's workout. As you can tell, I got benches a few weeks ago, extra benches, so we've been using them a lot. Today we're gonna find a heavy set of 3 bench press. We'll probably limit that to about 15 minutes because the Metcon could take quite a while. So, heavy set of 3 bench. The Metcon is gonna be 100 calories on the bike for the guys, 80 calories for the ladies, 80 push-ups, so right from the bike into 80 push-ups, 60 ab mat sit-ups, 40 floor press, should be light. RX is 135.95, RX2 is 95.65, 20 power snatch, same weight as the floor press. I'd rather you do the same, just have 1 bar for both and not change weight. The catch is between every set, so after the bike, after the push-ups, after the ab mats, after the floor press, and after the power snatch, so you'll finish with this, you do a 20-second hanging L sit from the bars. So that's hanging from the bars, dead, with your legs straight out in front of you. Let me try to demo one really quick. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but you're supposed to hang, you're supposed to have your legs straight out, hold that for 20 seconds. Accumulate 20 seconds. So if you can do 8 to 10 seconds, then hop off and shake it out. Do another 8 to 10 seconds and finish it up. You're supposed to do 20 seconds between sets. The scaled version will be hanging knee raise. So instead of your legs straight out in front of you, you'll have just have your knees hanging like that. But that's between every one. So it's gonna be kind of a long chipper. There's a lot of reps, and those hanging L sits are gonna get really, really hard too, especially if you wanna do all 5 sets. 5 sets of L sits. Have a good Thursday.